What if your morning routine is quietly undermining your productivity before the workday even starts? Research shows that up to 70% of our waking actions are driven by habit, so those first decisions you make each day set the tone for everything that follows. Chris Bailey's experiment found that when he limited his phone use in the morning, he experienced a significant growth in attention span, generated more original ideas, and improved his ability to plan ahead. Today, I'll break down the science behind your brain's craving for distraction and introduce a simple, Harvard-backed mind-wandering technique that top executives use to sharpen their strategic thinking. If you're a busy professional looking to reclaim your most valuable mental hours, this is where you start. But first, let's examine why your focus gets hijacked the moment you reach for your phone. If you're new here, please subscribe and like, because I share tips to help you improve your career. Across the modern workplace, distraction has become a defining challenge for executives and professionals alike. The constant influx of notifications, emails, and messages isn't just a nuisance, it's a neurochemical cycle that shapes your brain's daily performance. Each time you check your device, your brain releases a hit of dopamine. This is the same neurotransmitter that fuels motivation and drive, but in this scenario, it reinforces the habit of seeking out new digital stimuli. Over time, this cycle makes it harder to resist the urge to check your phone, especially in the crucial early hours of the day. Research shows that the average attention span on a computer drops to 40 seconds when a phone is nearby. If Slack or similar platforms are open, focus drops even further, to just 35 seconds. This rapid switching between tasks fragments your ability to concentrate and disrupts the brain's natural capacity for deep work. The novelty bias in your brain rewards you for each new piece of information, making distraction feel satisfying in the moment, but undermining your longer-term productivity. Chris Bailey's experiment offers a practical counterpoint. By restricting his phone use to just 30 minutes a day and delaying morning digital engagement, he observed his attention span grow from 47 seconds to 71 seconds within weeks. More importantly, he found that his mind generated more ideas and plans for the future. This improvement is rooted in the way the prefrontal cortex functions. It needs uninterrupted time to fully activate and support executive-level thinking. When you begin your day bombarded by notifications, this neural priming is disrupted, and your willpower reserves are depleted before you even start your most important work. A more effective approach involves intentionally restructuring your morning input. Starting the day with 15 minutes of uninterrupted thinking, no screens, no conversations, activates the brain's default mode network. Harvard research links this network to creative problem-solving and the ability to plan ahead. By shifting your routine away from immediate digital consumption, you set up your brain to operate at a higher cognitive level. Understanding these mechanisms is the first step. Next, we'll look at how adopting a structured yet flexible approach to your mornings can help you reclaim focus and unlock greater strategic capacity throughout the day. If you're finding this helpful, please subscribe and like, because it helps us create content that matters to you. Also, if you want to take your skills further, check out our executive education and executive coaching programs at execbeat.com. Rewiring your morning brain begins with understanding how your mind naturally operates when freed from immediate digital input. Chris Bailey's research highlights the concept of scatterfocus, a deliberate approach to letting your mind wander with intention. Unlike passive daydreaming, this technique leverages the brain's perspective bias. During moments of mind wandering, the default mode network activates, and research shows that nearly half the time, 48%, your thoughts drift toward the future. This neural tendency is what fuels creative problem-solving and strategic planning, providing a powerful tool for executives who need to generate new ideas and map out long-term goals. To illustrate, consider how J.R.R. Tolkien described the origins of his most famous stories. The best ideas often emerge when the mind is allowed to roam freely, unburdened by constant input. Similarly, Chris Bailey shares the story of a leader who found that simple, repetitive activities like knitting or walking without a phone became fertile ground for breakthrough thinking. These periods of structured wandering engage the prefrontal cortex differently, consolidating information and allowing for new connections that don't surface during focused, task-driven work. Implementing this starts with Bailey's 30-minute phone rule. He recommends placing your device in another room overnight and delaying your first check-in until after you've completed 3 foundational activities: hydrating, moving your body, and jotting down thoughts or plans in a physical notebook. Bailey's initial adjustment period lasted just a week, after which he reported 3 core benefits: longer attention spans, a noticeable increase in new ideas, and more forward-looking thoughts throughout the day. Rather than tracking invented productivity metrics, focus on these qualitative shifts as you adopt the practice. Physical proximity to your phone still matters. Research indicates that when your phone is nearby, even if you're not using it, your attention span on a computer drops to around 40 seconds. To minimize this effect, store your phone out of sight during deep work. For those who need to remain reachable, set up your smartwatch to allow only priority notifications from select contacts during periods of focus. Adapting your routine in this way doesn't require drastic changes. Begin with 15 minutes of phone-free time in the morning, then extend to 30 minutes as you grow comfortable. Schedule specific blocks later in the day for digital check-ins, using tools like focus mode or digital well-being to reinforce these boundaries. These incremental changes create space for your brain's natural planning processes, setting the stage for increased clarity and creativity. With these strategies in place, your mornings become a launchpad for higher-level thinking and more effective leadership. Shifting your attention before any digital input is a practical way to reclaim mental clarity and set a productive tone for the day. Chris Bailey's month-long experiment showed that restricting phone use to 30 minutes daily led to longer attention spans, more innovative thinking, and better planning. Take the first step by delaying device use for 15 minutes each morning this week. Track how your focus and decision-making change during these early hours. Keep in mind, habit formation is highly individual. Lowley's research found it can take anywhere from 18 to 254 days for new routines to become automatic. As you build consistency, reflect on the hours you're reclaiming and how this shift impacts your strategic work. Treat this morning routine as an executive power tool, a simple behavioral change that can unlock greater focus, creativity, and leadership effectiveness. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like because it helps us bring you more free videos. And if you're ready to grow your career, visit execbeat.com to learn about our executive education and coaching.